He's turning and screaming and rolling. Bro, my mom looked like she was not punishing him anymore. She looked like a fucking exorcist. And I'm like, I'm next. I'm next. What were you doing in the year of 2007? Using the just launched first iPhone, reacting to Britney Spears' bald head memes, or maybe watching Kim Kardashian's leaked sex video? I don't know about you, but bro, I was running for my life. Let's talk about it. See, I grew up like this. Me, my twin sister, our younger brother, and my two cousins, Capello and his younger brother Lee. We were the same age group, grew up together since we were in diapers, hung out pretty much of the time, played games, you know the drill. Bro, we were so close that we gave ourselves codenames for the kids next door. Yeah, it was really that deep. And to this day, they're the closest cousins of ours out of the hundreds we have. They're a real solid family. Plus, their mom, our aunt, was, cool. I mean, it doesn't go without saying how my aunt was a great cook. Bro, damn! My aunt knew how to cook. There's just something about auntie's cooking that kinda gets you in the right spots, I'm sure some of you all have been in a position where auntie's cooking was way better than your mom's, right? No, me. Well, I don't know about you, but my mom's cooking when I was a kid, let's not talk about that. Yeah. My cousin used to live in this apartment complex which we call plots in Kenya for some reason that had this huge playing space just right outside their house where we'd play football. Moreover, they had a communal bathroom, toilet and sink. What amazed me the most was that Capello and I would use the sink to get on top of the roofs and just have a blast from up top and enjoy the sinking sun or rising one. It was like escaping the little kids for a while and just relaxing, It was vibes for sure. So as it had been our custom, Capello and Lee would come over to hang out at our place for a day or more, and if we'll be feeling it, we will go and hang out at their place for a day or more. This normally wasn't a problem under normal everyday circumstances, but unfortunately, one of these trips will be considered high-risk migration-esque type of shit. Why? The post-election violence. As you might be aware, or not, in the year 2007, Kenya held a general election where there was the electing of a new president among various government posts. Well, as it turned out, one person won, one person didn't. Some agreed with the outcome, some did not. And that threw Kenya into one of the darkest days in our 60-year history. The 2007-2008 post-election violence, where brothers stand against brothers in the community, tribes stand against tribes, Kenyans stand against Kenyans, and people actually forgot the true meaning of our flag and what it symbolized. Thousands died, many more were maimed, and many fled their homes, some never to return again. Just pointless fighting and killing for months. It wasn't a pretty picture. Well, we were pretty young to notice the immense magnitude of everything going on around us. Just for context, these were our ages at this time. We were kids, to say the least. I mean, we knew something was wrong in the country, schools being closed and all, so we knew it wasn't okay. However, Capello and Lee came over, we hung out, and then we wanted to go and hang out and play at their place, which was like a kilometer away from where we lived. And by the way, we used to live in Dandora at this time, and long story short, it wasn't particularly a safe place. We lived in phase 2, which was like kinda safe, while they lived in phase 1, which was no way safe during these times, probably where some of the PEVs had been going on. We informed my elder brother Stan and our other elder cousin, who were the only adults in the house at that time, that we were going over to hang out at Capello's place. They agreed and let us go. So we slowly trekked our way through the completely safe streets of D2 and into the semi-safe/unsafe streets of D1. It was calm, but you could always feel the tension coming from here and there, and it would have been pretty foolish of us to not have an open eye for anything. Just in case. Yeah. As it would happen, we arrived at their place safe and sound after avoiding all unnecessary crowds and paths along the way. We arrived, found the gate to the plot locked, opened it using the intended key, got in, and then locked it behind us. Why? PV, nigga. Anyway, after noticing Auntie wasn't around, we hung out a little bit, played some games, and had fun. I mean, it was all good. Then... You kids, Open up! Mom? Yes, it's me. Open the gate. For a moment there we were scared, I won't lie. So Capello goes over and opens the gate for my mom to enter, and when she does, you could just see the anger and frustration on her face. You kids! Capello, get over here. You're the eldest one. Who gave you kids permission to walk by yourselves during this time with people getting killed and everything going on? Who did? Well, auntie, it was Stan and Riz. Oh, really? Then why are they saying that they have no idea where you kids have gone? Well, auntie, I don't know, but we clearly asked for permission before we left and even told them where we were going. Yes, mom, they told us it was okay provided we came straight here with no details. You won't lie to me. Do you know that? Do all of you know that? You want me to believe that Stan and Riz can knowingly send you into danger without thinking about it? You kids left home without permission. See, I can't be stressed up about everything else and you kids come along and add yourselves to the list of my problems. Huh? You know people are getting killed out here and you decide to just go either way. What if you have been kidnapped or worse, killed? Huh? I told you to not leave home without parental supervision or approval. Didn't I? Didn't I? I have so much on my plate to be even thinking about you kids doing something as stupid as this. Auntie, we're so... Get on the ground. Huh? Get on the ground, all of you. And so we did. Allow me to explain something here before we continue with the story. My mom knew how to throw that bed, okay? And if you don't believe me, just watch my previous video. You'd probably get a clear picture of what my mom was like. And if not, the title already says so much about her. That being said, I wasn't actually scared of the caning that was about to befall us. I was kinda like, well, here we go again. Parents, am I right? My mom started with Capello, handed whatever source of canes she had to him and then moved on to the next. I'm not sure who followed who between Nick and Vivi, but their cries and yelping were loud enough to gather a general decent audience of people from other apartments overlooking us. It was like a show that they just got to enjoy for free. Then my mom got to Lee, and this is where things really got freaky for me. Lee was a crybaby, liked crying since kindergarten all the way to the 7th grade, even for the simplest or stupidest shit. So when he, a crybaby who doesn't get his ass whooped much as the rest of us did because, you know, he's a crybaby, missed the black belt as beater that is my mom, he obviously was gonna crumble in seconds. So when my mom got to him and at the first touch of the first caning, this guy, crybaby, let out a scream so deafening than the mourning from Kim Kardashian. He just went in on it. Soprano, bass, all vocals, mid, high, low tones, all voice pitches, notes, whatever the fuck it is. He just went balls. Bro, tell me how by the stroke of one cane did this nigga get the audience from like 30 to 100 people? Now they were all gonna watch me get whooped. Next! Why? Because nigga, this is Kella, nigga. And Lee wasn't helping with the situation, bro. He was just not making this easy for me whatsoever. He's turning and screaming and rolling. Bro, my mom looked like she was not punishing him anymore. She looked like a fucking exorcist. And I'm like, I'm next. Bro, my heart fell into my booty. Fate turned into my poopy. Bro, what the fuck? Immediately she's done with him, my mom turns for me and she still has a lot of energy in the tank. Bro, I was out. Where was I going? Well, my simple idea was to quickly run to the tiny corridor of the plot, take the left turn, get to the sink, climb it immediately and get to the room. Bro, my mom catches me in media like I don't know how, bro. My girl also like to get to the roof and stay there for as long as I liked, but bro she got me midway, pulled me back and then dragged me back to the slaughter field. Bro, it wasn't a pleasant experience after that. I ain't gonna lie. I got twice the amount of the gains. The crowd was like 3 times more. I could hear people laughing, just dying, bro. I'm pretty sure Capello laughed once. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Damn. Yeah, so she disciplined us even more, and when she was done, she took all the 5 of us back home just to prove a point. Yeah, that's my mom. Anyway, moral of the story: a mother's love only a mother knows, and the fact is that she will literally go to the moon and back just to see you healthy, alive, and safe.